Remember on Friday we talked about improper fractions. An improper fraction is when the numerator is larger than the denominator. Remember we looked at specific examples such as this one. These are full, they're one whole. This one though is 1/2. So we would write our fraction as 1/2. Knowing that this is in halves, we would know that each of these wholes would equal 2 halves. To get our improper fraction, we would add all of those together. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, and we would get 9 halves. Remember, the improper fraction, the numerator is larger than the denominator. And remember, when we add fractions, we do not change our denominator as long as it is the same. Today we're going to get into something called a mixed number. A mixed number is going to have a whole number plus a fraction. If you look at this picture again, how many wholes do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 whole circles. What would our fraction be? Well, that's 1/2. So we'd know that 4 1/2 would equal 9 halves. But sometimes we're not going to have the pictures drawn out. We're just going to have the fraction. How can we do that? With a math problem, we would take the 15, or the numerator, divided by the denominator. So in this case, we're going to have 15 divided by 7. 7 times what gets you to 1? 0. 1 minus 0 is 1. Bring down my 5. 7 times what gets me close to this? 2. 7 times 2 is what? 14. 15 minus 14 is 1. So now what am I going to do with those numbers? Well, your answer up here is going to be your whole number. Your remainder is going to be your new numerator. And what are we going to do for the denominator? The same as what we started with. So 15/7 is equal to 2 1/7. Let's try another example. How about 21/5? Do you remember what I said you divide by? You're going to put the 21 inside and you're going to divide it by the denominator of 5. 5 times what gets me to? 0. 5 times 0 is 0. 2 minus 0 is 2. Bring down my 1. 5 times what gets me close to that 21? 4. 5 times 4 is 20. My remainder is 1. So my mixed number, I'm going to say 21/5 equals 4. That's my whole number. My new numerator is 1, and I remain with my 5 as my denominator.